Hey, you gonna run the clicker?
Sure.
All right, PSSA reading lesson 6, open-ended response. Here we go. We're going to prepare today by talking about lesson 6, which is the open-ended response. Okay, everybody, lesson 6, open-ended response. Here's a preview. Again, preview your questions before reading the passage. We've emphasized this time and time again. Be sure to look at the multiple choice questions, read them over, as well as the open-ended response question before the passage, before you read it, so that you can prepare to focus and write a good open-ended response. What did you say, Billy?
I said reading is good. Can we start the story now?
Okay, the open-ended response questions. There's a scoring scale from 0 to 3. You want to make sure that you do your best on this so that you can attain a 3 out of 3 on this scale. Okay, whenever you do this test question, you want to make sure that you're doing your best because there are going to be 4 of these that count on the test for a total of 12 points. You can make up some points if you miss them on multiple choice. You can make them up here in the open-ended response. Okay, the 3 points, for 3 points on the open-ended response, you provides a complete answer to the task, a statement that offers a correct answer as well as text-based support. The response provides specific, appropriate, and accurate details, naming, describing, explaining, or comparing, or examples. A 2 on the open-ended response means that your response provided a partial answer to the task, indicates some awareness of the task, and at least one text-based detail. The response attempted to provide sufficient appropriate details, naming, describing, explaining, or comparing, or examples. It may contain minor inaccuracies. So those are the 2 points that we want to be a 3 or a 2. Okay, what is the open-ended question? What does it ask you to do? Well, it asks you, the student, to write a short response to a question regarding the reading. This is not a 5-paragraph essay. It is on average a 7-sentence paragraph. The questions are designed to take about 10 to 15 minutes to answer. Okay, here's an example question. Explain how Smith fits the description of being gloriously out of step. Use at least 3 examples from the passage in your explanation. Okay, what does an open-ended response look like? Well, here's a sample of a 3. Amy Smith could be described as gloriously out of step for many reasons. There's the topic sentence. You're proving it right away. You're taking part of the question and wording it into the answer. There's 1 point. 1 is that she cares so much for the needy and poor countries and doesn't get caught up in the media and excessiveness of most Americans. She was a member of the Peace Corps and still regularly visits third world countries. This helps her be better in tune with the people there, and she knows what exactly it is they need. She is part of IDEA Corporation and is always looking and thinking of new inventions to aid the disenfranchised. Smith is becoming well known for her flour mill invention, and she's not stopping there. When Smith came back to America from Guernsey, she noticed that our supermarkets had a whole aisle for just soup. This notion seemed ridiculous to her because she had learned to be satisfied with what little she could provide for herself. These qualities make Smith seem out of step in our American culture, but for the people in Botswana, she is gloriously in step, and rightfully so. This is a 3 because it provides 3 examples from the passage as asked for. It has the open-ended response properly responded to by using a topic sentence, which is coming from the open-ended response itself.
No, I won't make out with you. Did you hear that, everybody? This girl wants to make out with me. We got PSSA man up here talking about God knows what. All she's talking about is making out with me. I'm here to learn, everybody. Don't make out with you. On with the PSSA.
Okay, here's our review. Again, use the prove it method. Answer the exact question or questions being asked. Use scratch paper to brainstorm your written response. Reword or restate part of the question in your topic sentence. This is worth a point. Back up and support your response with 2 to 3 solid text-based facts directly from the passage.
Holy jeez. Look at what we got here. That penguin's back again. It's too hot for a penguin to just be walking around. I gotta send them back to the South Pole. Wait, Penguin. I'm one of the good guys, Penguin. The people at the zoo are very nice, Penguin. They'll treat you real respectable like.
3 examples to get the quality answer of a 3. Use effective transition / sequencing words like, for example, in the passage it states, first, second, third, next, lastly. Write neatly and clearly. Write a closing or concluding sentence. Proofread your answer. Okay, just remember that if you do this, if you use the prove it method, you want to prove to the person that reads your paper that you read and comprehended the passage. Good luck on the open-ended response.